Hey guys, Coach Chaz here, and we're going to take a look at Bryce Harper. This particular pitch, I like it because it's shot from a center field camera, so we're seeing both the pitcher and the batter, and we can talk a little bit about the timing of Bryce's load, his step, his release. This is a massive 450-foot home run that he hits off the Toronto Blue Jays just about 2 nights ago. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll it forward, and you notice that as the pitcher pitches, his hands are moving. So he's got a little movement in his hands. That's one thing I've been trying to encourage, with some of the guys, is that his hands, you'll notice they're back in the stance. They're not necessarily up, but they are back in the stance. So he doesn't have far to go to get loaded. But you'll also notice that this is not his load position. So as we go back, and as the pitcher at the very last minute, and I've been saying this, notice guys too from the pitcher, that ball when it comes out of the glove goes straight down. So he lets it fall to the ground. So there's really a lot of good things going on here from both the pitching and the hitting side. So as the ball comes out of the pitcher's glove, it falls straight to the ground. Now you notice Bryce Harper is really not loaded still. So he's not in what I'd call his backmost position or his load. Now his hands, there's still movement in his hands. And you notice when the pitcher's foot hits the ground, his lead foot is when Harper's comes up. So let's walk through that a couple times. So you notice pitcher is up, Bryce Harper's lead foot is down, and I think this is real interesting to talk about the timing of it, as the pitcher plants, Harper comes up. So there's a good starting point. Now you'll eventually want to develop an instinct for this, but notice pitcher's foot lands, Harper's foot comes up, so he starts his stride, and now look right there. I would say one of these frames, probably right there, is his most loaded position, and that ball's probably halfway. So he's gone back. He's gone from kind of a comfortable neutral position to step as the pitcher lands, back as the ball comes, to get in his most loaded position right there. And that ball's probably halfway. Now notice how long he stays in that loaded position, and it's not long at all. So as soon as he hits the back, then he starts pulling with that hip and his shoulders, and eventually his hands, and boom. So again, a couple interesting things there. I thought the most notable is the timing, since we can see both guys. The timing of when he starts his swing. So he really starts his swing, or what I would call the forward part of his swing, when the pitcher's foot lands. So as the pitcher lands, his foot goes up. Notice the stride he takes. There's a couple guys we've been working on this in practice, and he takes a huge stride compared to a lot of guys, especially to the no-step guys. And what that guarantees is he's got his weight on his backside. There's no way that he's got any weight on that front side when his front foot is in the air. So he's getting a great weight transfer. There's a couple guys in this latest batting practice that we worked on exactly that, and that's taking a big stride and guaranteeing that you get a good weight shift, which he does here. And just what it does, it adds to your timing, and it also helps you get a tremendous bat pull. So you're really not, kind of flat-footed and evenly distributed on your feet. You are clearly on your backside right here, and then wham, really pulling that ball or that bat through with the front side. So again, hope that helps, guys. This is just a quick chalk talk. I think it applies to a lot of guys on the team, and it's something we can work on as we continue to move forward.